Hello and welcome to a Sunday preview for the 2022 Improved Production Nationals, sponsored by Midas. Here with Jason Grimman. Yesterday we had a few audio issues, so we're just going to grab a few more comments from you today. Jace, how was your race yesterday? You looked like you were in a really big battle with a few of those cars and had one of the widest Commodores around Morgan Park.
Yeah, look, we had a really good battle. The car was good early on, but we just lost a bit of rear tyre and a massive slide in 1 and 2, but it was good. You know, Scott Cook was a real good driver, so we didn't come together at all, so it was great.
And what's in store for today? There's a lot of cloud cover at the moment. The ground is absolutely soaking wet. We've had rain overnight. Rain's expected for today. What's going to happen?
Yeah, that I don't know. We're just going to try and just keep the car on the track, really.
Have you got a wet setup that you can put in for this thing, or are you just sort of fly by ear?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah, we'll be just gambling like everybody else.
Well, good luck for the races today.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
We'll head on now up to a few more of the carports and get a bit more reaction from some of the drivers from yesterday. Pete Casato started 12th in your race yesterday, moved up a spot. Good race?
Yeah, it was a good race. Car felt good. Competition's really good. It's really close. I think the group of under 2 litres once we get to the final is going to be quite exciting.
And the weather's turned on us today. There's a lot of water in the paddock and it's raining at the moment. You got to set up for that?
Oh, not at this stage. We'll see what it does in the next hour, I suppose, and change if we have to change, and then go and deal with it.
Thanks, Pete.
Thank you.
Here with Matt Harris in the Honda Civic. Mate, this car looks like a weapon out on track. How are you going yesterday in the heat race?
Not too bad. Car's got a fair bit of pace at the moment. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to show it. We're having a few technical issues. Team are getting on top of it, but change of weather and it might fall into our fortunes being a front-wheel drive. See how it comes. Yeah, the rain is falling and actually starting to get heavier as we're doing all of these talks. Honda Civics in the rain, they're a good weapon. Yeah. They induce a fair bit of confidence with front-wheel drive. So. Not a track that I've got a lot of experience. It's the first time I've turned laps in anger here, so we'll see how we go.
Cheers, Matt.
Cheers. Thanks.
Here now with Brad Harris. Brad, what was your heat like yesterday in the little Suzuki?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's just playing with the overs cars, trying to get past them. They always balk you and stuff, so it's fun. Once you get past, it's all right, but yeah, it's just a bit of a pain to get through sometimes.
And with the rain today, that looks like it's settling in quite well now. This thing will come to life, won't it?
Yeah, fingers crossed. I haven't driven this exact car in the rain, but fingers crossed. And I haven't driven here in the rain, but yeah, fingers crossed it has some grip and we can move forward.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you. Cheers.
All right, we'll continue on now quickly around the car here as I've spotted young Ryan Gorton. Ryan, 10th in the shootout yesterday. Your lap was a bit rain affected, but doesn't matter. And how was your heat race yesterday?
Yeah, so heat 1 was good. Bit of a wild start. A few guys didn't get a great start and sort of had to tuck in behind, but bit of a battle. But we got there in the end. So first in unders, and I think we were 7th or 8th outright. So yeah, pretty happy with that. But this weather is going to shake things up for sure. I've never driven in the rain in a rear-wheel drive car before, let alone this one. So we'll see.
Well, good luck today, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Okay, here now with TJ Hereford. TJ, yesterday's race, how did that go for you?
Yeah, it went really well. We were staying out of trouble at the start there. A little bit of action at turn 2 and turn 3, but adapting to the conditions. So we went well overall, but just adapting to the conditions.
And moved up a couple of spots?
We did, yeah. A couple of guys fell off. We chased down another car as well. So and caught up to Ken Moffat at the end there. So trying to have some more battles today.
Thanks, TJ.
Thanks, Lee.
Here with Maine ready now, one of our Midas franchisees. And Maine, how was your race yesterday?
Interesting. Getting down on times, first 3-4 laps, and then wheel bearing started to give out on the left, which I thought was tyres or something. Couldn't quite pick it. Got back and sorted it out. Last lap, I just limped it in, so lucky I had a little bit of a gap to the guys behind me and too much of a gap to the guys in front. But right at the end there, Geordie and the other RX-7 came through really quick on me, and I tried to keep out of the way for them because they're battling away themselves. So yeah, I had a really good race.
And it's quite wet today. How does your car deal with the wet?
I love the wet. About to disconnect the sway bars and send it.
Good work. See, good luck today.
Yeah. Yeah, no, thanks.
Justin McClintock here. A couple of PBs yesterday, Justin. It was a good day.
Yeah, yesterday went really well. A lot better than Friday. Friday was a pretty difficult day. So yesterday to get out there and do qualifying one, we bettered some brakes, bettered some tyres. So quite good in Q1. And then Q2, we actually managed to go a bit quicker and broke into the 23. So pretty happy.
And we're speaking with Matt Harris just before about the rain and Honda Civics. They're a weapon.
Yeah. Look, I'm not so flash. I haven't done much driving in a front-wheel drive in the wet. Give me a real drive today, I'll be happier. But anyway, we'll see what happens.
Thanks, Justin.
Thanks, mate.
Jason Clements, you were in Heat 2 yesterday. Started second, finished second. Good race?
Yeah, it was. Thanks, Lee. Yeah, it was a good race. Tried to keep up with the Evo, but he had a little bit more speed there towards the end. Really enjoyed it. The car was feeling really good out there.
And with the wet weather today, have you got a wet weather setup to plug in?
Oh, I'm not going to tell you that, but yeah, we've already got something there we'll do for the car. It'll be good, mate. Yeah, I enjoy the wet.
Thanks, Jason.
Cheers.
Okay, we're here with Jordan Cox now. Jordan started second, finished second. You were in the lead at one stage, but what happened there?
It wasn't to be in that race. We unfortunately last corner, last lap, the gear shifter cable broke. There's a little housing around it, and it broke off, and couldn't grab it here. And Hudson was right behind me, and he got the run to the line, and that was that. So a little bit disappointing, but second's still okay. So still scoring points to have a good position for the final. So look, we're all right. Pretty it's going to be wet today. It's probably going to dry later. It's mixed conditions, so as long as we're towards the front to start the final, we're happy.
And you had a pretty good battle with Zach in that race. He missed a gear and you got past him, and it was just on for young and old that whole race.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there wasn't much in between us, I think, lap times wise, but he had a big stall sort of down the back when he missed a gear, and that gave me a bit of a sniff, and got the run on him and got the lead. And then it was sort of trying to run away with it, but he was still there. So anyway, there's not much between us, so we're looking forward to it.
Good luck, Jordan.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.